Morning and welcome. What a delight it is to welcome you this morning to the Zoom worship of the Unitarian Universalist Fellowship of Northern Nevada. We're delighted that you have chosen to be with us this morning. I am Reverend Karen Foster, and what an amazing day it is to be together. Here in this place at UUFNN, whether you identify anywhere on the spectrum generationally or sexual orientation or gender, whether you come from a spiritual background or religious background or none, whether you have papers or not, you are welcome here in this space. We know that it is our diversity that makes us rich, and we celebrate that we do not have to think alike to love alike. We have a very special service in store this morning. Pat Humphreys and Sandy O of Emma's Revolution are with us to lead our service. They lead our movement with inspiration and inspire us to our justice work, and we're so excited, Pat and Sandy, to have you with us today. We also welcome two additional congregations today. Our UU Fellowship in Chico is here with us, and also the UU Community of the Mountains in Grass Valley, and a very special welcome to all of you today. We also welcome newcomers, a very special warm welcome to you, and you can fill out the newcomer card in the chat box if you so desire, so that we can keep in touch with you and you can get to know us a little bit better. Just a couple of Zoom notes. You will remain muted throughout the service, and you can use the chat box to record any messages that you would like to. And we will especially use the chat box during our time of prayer and meditation a little later in the service. After our service, you'll be invited to join some small groups for conversation for coffee hour, and you're invited to stay on for that if you choose after the service. Once again, welcome.
Will you be with me? Will you see me through? When the world is harsh, can I count on you? We have come this far, now it's up to you to be there. I stood up for you, knowing I might never have the chance to show my heart in ways that others learn to take for granted. And now will you be with me? Will you see me through? When the world is harsh, can I count on you? We have come this far, now it's up to you to be there. For this strongly about holding up this love and from everyone around me, because I am asking you, will you be with me? Will you see me through? When the world is harsh, can I count on you? We have come this far, now it's up to you to be there. For this every day we're beaten up or killed for simply showing that we've reached inside ourselves and found the deepest love we've ever known. Can we depend on you? Will you be with me? Will you see me through? When the world is harsh, can I count on you? We have come this far, now it's up to you to be there. Will you be with me? Will you see me through? When the
whatever it is that you bring today, emotionally or in your spirit, whatever burdens you have for our world, whatever joys and celebrations you are finding. All of that is welcome in our space today. And so we open our hearts and our minds to being connected from wherever we are across the country. May we take a few deep breaths. May we settle in for a short while to be connected in community from wherever we all are, so that we can continue our movement from comfort to courage. You're invited to grab your chalice if you have one with you, so that you can light your chalice in your space, so that the warmth of our chalices can connect us. And I'll offer these chalice lighting words by Joseph Cherry. If we have any hope of transforming the world and changing ourselves, we must be bold enough to step into our discomfort, brave enough to be clumsy there, loving enough to forgive ourselves and others. And may we as a people of faith be granted the strength to be so bold, so brave, and so loving.
My feet are tired. My feet are tired. Say my feet are tired, but my soul is rested. You can sing with us. My feet are tired. My feet are tired. My feet are tired. Say my feet are tired, but my soul is rested. 1955, it was a lifetime ago. Remember I remember Jim Crow on a bus in Montgomery, a southern town. That woman started something when she sat down. My feet are tired. My feet are tired. Said my feet are tired, but my soul is rested. Thousands walk to work in the morning light. Thousands walked home through the rain at night. Every day for a week, and every week for a month. It took more than a year before it was done. My feet are tired. My feet are tired. Said my feet are tired, but my soul is rested. If you had been there, you would have heard people say, I always thought my kids would see a better day. But lately I must say, well, I've changed my mind. I want to see freedom in my time. My feet are tired. My feet are tired. Said my feet are tired, but my soul is rested. Said my feet are tired, but my soul is rested.
We'll take a few moments now to participate in our offering together. Our offerings are ever more important in these times to ensure that our community is here to support each other, to be here for each other, and to encourage the forward motion of our justice work. There are several ways that you can contribute. You can text UUFNN to 73256. You just type in 73256 as the phone number, and then text UUFNN and follow the prompts. Or you can send a check or cash to UUFNN at our address on 780 Del Monte Lane. And I want you to know also that our current Share the Plate partner is the Action Fund for undocumented folks so that they can participate in some relief and assistance as needed. We thank you so much for your generosity. I'm so proud of the way that our community has stayed connected and continued to encourage one another. And I'm so proud of the way that we have done that. And we want to continue as we go forward, making sure that we are ever stronger as a community. And your generosity and keeping up with your pledges and your gifts helps us do that. So thank you so much for your generosity today. Thank you for taking care of our beloved community. Now let the offering begin. Would you please join me in the dedication of our offerings to the work of this fellowship, which is helping more people grow in love, faith, justice, and joy. We dedicate ourselves, and these are offerings.
Sing this song with us. We'll be singing the words, I will stand, and we mean those in the sense that we will join together, support each other in community in all the ways we need to do that, whether we are literally standing, we are rolling in chairs, whether we are seated, or whether we are just bringing our hearts to this effort.
We wrote this song in Grass Valley. In the warmth of your presence, I am safe at home.
I will stand, I will stand.
In the deepest conflict, I am not alone. I will stand,
I will stand,
I will stand,
I will stand.
with a spark
In my head,
will gather the courage I have found in me. I will stand, I will stand. I will honor the vision of who I will be. I will stand, I will stand. I will stand, I will stand with a spark in my hand. I will stand in the circle with the circle in me. I will stand, I will stand. I will stand, I will stand with a spark in my hand. I will stand in the circle with the circle in me. I will stand, I will stand, I will stand, I will stand.
This past Friday, our world lost two civil rights icons, John Lewis and C.T. Vivian. And I wanted to share a story that John Lewis tells that's from his book, Walking in the Wind. John Lewis says that when he was a child, lightning and thunder terrified him. And his mother used to gather him around. She'd gather the children whenever there was thunder and they were afraid, and she'd tell them, "Hush, be still now, because that's just God doing God's work." That's what that sound is. There's a particular afternoon where his mother wasn't around and he was at his aunt's house, Aunt Sunniva, with a bunch of other children, and the sky blackened and the wind grew stronger, and she herded them all inside. Her house was very small and it was surprisingly quiet. And all the shouting laughter had stopped, and the wind was howling, the house was starting to shake, and they were very, very scared. Even Aunt Sunniva was scared. And then it got worse. The house began to sway. The wood plank flooring began to bend. And then a corner of the room started lifting up. They couldn't believe what they were seeing. None of them could. The storm was actually pulling the house toward the sky, with them inside it. And that was when Aunt Sunniva told them to clasp hands. She told them to line up and hold each other's hands, and they did. And then she had them walk as a group toward the corner of the room that was rising. From the kitchen to the front of the house they walked, the wind screaming outside, sheets of rain beating against the windows and on the tin roof. As they walked back in the other direction, the other end of the house began to lift, and so it went back and forth, with 15 children walking with the wind, holding that trembling house down with the weight of their small bodies. John Lewis says that more than half a century after that day, it strikes him often over those many years that our society is not unlike the children in that house, rocked again and again by the winds of one storm or another, the walls around us seeming at times as if they might fly apart. That is what we are about. Using our bodies, using our spirits and our minds to hold things down in our world, to keep them steady, to keep them moving in the right direction. And it is in community that we draw strength to do just that. May we enter together into our time of meditation and prayer. We'll begin our time of prayer and meditation with Rock Me Ocean.
Thank you, Reverend Karen. So this is a different way to be rocked. We were at we were at Star Island in New Hampshire and watching the water. So the way this song works when we're in a room together is I sing a line and you all sing it back. And the amazing thing about Zoom and how connected we all feel is that we still can sing together. And even those of you who are usually shy, this is your chance to sing right where you are. So I'll sing a line and you sing it right back to us. Rock me, ocean,
Rock me, ocean.
warm me, sun,
Warm me, sun.
swing low, swallow,
Swing low, swallow.
when day is done,
When day is done.
rock me, ocean,
Rock me, ocean.
bless me, moon,
Bless me, moon.
though I leave here,
Though I leave here,
I'll come back soon.
I'll come back
Try some
soon.
harmony. Rock me, ocean.
Rock me, ocean.
Warm me, sun.
Warm me, sun.
Swing low, swallows.
Swing low, swallow.
When day is done.
When day is done.
Rock me, ocean.
Rock me, ocean.
Bless me, moon.
Bless me, moon.
Though I leave here,
Though I leave here,
I'll come back soon.
I'll come back soon.
Though I leave here,
Though I leave here,
I'll come back soon.
I'll come back soon.
We give thanks today for the lives of John Lewis and C.T. Vivian, those who inspire us to change our world. We join together now in our time of prayer and meditation. We join together as one heart, one spirit in community. Today we have gratitudes and joys, and we have concerns and worries and fears and sorrows. You're invited in these next moments to record in the chat box the joys and concerns, the sadnesses, the celebrations that are on your hearts today as we join together in this time of prayer and meditation. We give thanks today that we are able to be together in community for sustenance, for comfort, for inspiration. And we give thanks especially for the gift of music to inspire us and to propel us forward. We recognize that we are in a time of breaking open, birthing pains, so that something new and new ways and new days can be birthed in our world. And we give thanks for all of the ways that we are holding the house down during this storm so that we can move forward in our world to more kindness, more justice, more beauty, more equality, all of the things that we dream our world can be. We gather all of our prayers, all of our meditations, all of our joys, our sorrows, our celebrations, our worries, those that are held in such deep places that we have no words, and we gather them all together in the heart of love. Amen.
Join with us in singing these words for peace. In English, Arabic, and Hebrew, the words are peace, salam, and shalom.
And Spanish and French, if you would like. Peace, salam, shalom. This is your part. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom.
Try that part.
Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom.
And some people can come in with me on the
Peace,
round.
salam, shalom. Peace, 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 salam, shalom. Nous poursuivons la paix.
Salam, shalom.
Nous poursuivons la paix.
Salam, shalom.
Nous poursuivons la paix.
Salam, shalom.
Nous poursuivons la paix.
Salam, shalom.
We believe in peace.
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 Salam, shalom.
Creemos en la paz.
Salam, shalom.
Creemos en la paz.
Salam,
Creemos en la
peace,
paz.
shalom.
Creemos en la
Salam,
paz.
shalom, peace.
We will work for
Shalom, peace,
peace.
salam.
We will work for
Shalom, peace,
peace.
salam.
We will work for peace.
Salam, shalom.
We will work for
Salam,
peace.
shalom, peace.
Vivimos en la paz.
Salam, shalom.
Vivimos en la
Salam,
paz.
shalom.
Vivimos en la paz.
Salam, shalom.
Vivimos en la paz.
Salam, shalom.
We can live in peace.
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 Salam, shalom.
We can live in peace. Salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom. Peace, salam, shalom.
We have another song for you. In honor of John Lewis and in honor of leadership, and knowing that we all need to do our part, especially in these times, and of course going forward so that we never return to these times again, such important and intense times. We're happy to be with you all and friends from Chico and Grass Valley, and to meet those of you we haven't yet met. We're singing to you from Woodland, California today. And this is what it sounds like when we tune.
We owe it to ourselves, and we we owe it to our children and the generations to come to show them proper leadership, since it doesn't seem to be coming from other places right now. In Montgomery and in Selma and the streets of Birmingham, people sent a message to the leaders of the land. We have fought and we have suffered, but we know wrong from right. We are family, we are neighbors, we are black and we are white. Here I go, bound for freedom, may my truth take the lead. Not the preacher, not the Congress, not the millionaire, but me. I will organize for justice. I will raise my voice in song, and our children will be free to lead the world and carry on.
No one sat down on the sidewalk, one spoke out for the land. Now Grieta and Tokara and young leaders all demand. We must shout, our house is burning. We must open up our eyes, take action for the planet. Like the waters, we must rise.
Here I go, bound for freedom, may my truth take the lead. Not the preacher, not the Congress, not the millionaire, but me. I will organize for justice. I will raise my voice in song, and our children will be free to lead the world and carry on. Here I go, though I'm standing on my own. I remember those before me, and I know I'm not alone. I will organize for justice. I will raise my voice in song, and our children will be free to lead the world and carry on. From the streets of New York City, across the ocean and beyond, people from all nations create a common bond. With our conscience as our weapon, we are witness to the fall. We are simple, we are brilliant, we are one, and we are all. Here I go, bound for freedom, may my truth take the lead. Not the preacher, not the Congress, not the millionaire, but me. I will organize for justice. I will raise my voice in song, and our children will be free to lead the world and carry on. Here I go, though I'm standing on my own. I remember those before me, and I know I'm not alone. I will organize for justice. I will raise my voice in song, and our children will be free to lead the world and carry on.
I want to thank you so much for joining us for our service today, and hope that you have received an unexpected gift that you needed from this time together. Would you join me in a special thank you to Emma's Revolution for being the message and the music today and providing such inspiration and beauty and nurture to all of us today. We thank you, Sandy and Pat, so much for bringing your gifts to being with us today. I'm going to invite you to watch your emails from UUFNN so that you can join in for the programs that we're offering throughout the summer on Zoom. And if you need help with Zoom or any other support, please contact us and let us know. We have lots of support to provide. We have folks willing to do that, and we'd like to know if you need assistance. And once again, if you're new to us and you would like to be in connection with us, you can fill out the newcomer card, which is in the chat box, so that we can keep in touch with you and you can get to know us better. Please do share our worship link. There are many people across the country and locally who are feeling isolated, who could use this boost on Sunday mornings from this time to be together. So please don't be shy about sharing our worship link with coworkers and friends and family, no matter where they live. It would be wonderful to enlarge our online community and even have more folks joining us when we're able to come back together. Our posse continues to feed our hungry neighbors, even in this time. The needs that they have at this moment are shoppers to do occasional shopping for the food that is prepared, the takeaway food that our hungry neighbors pick up on Wednesday evenings. They're also collecting water bottles, not the disposable kind, but the refillable kind. In this hot weather, folks really need water bottles, and they also need hats, any kind of hats. They also need individually wrapped snacks, such as granola bars. And as always, you can bring all of these items to the bins that are between our two buildings at 780 Del Monte Lane, between the worship and the education building, and leave it in the bins. And they're picked up every Wednesday after 2 p.m. and taken to the site on Wednesday evening. So thank you for your support of that effort during this time as we continue to feed our hungry neighbors who are in such need for that sustenance right now. You're invited to stay on for our coffee hour for conversations after our postlude and our closing song. Once again, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you to our UU sibling congregations for being together. What a wonderful time it's been together. And now Emma's Revolution with our closing song, Our People Gonna Rise.
Such a pleasure to be with you all. Thank you for having us, and we'd love to have you sing this song. We wrote this in response to the horrific tragedy that was George Floyd's death and all the other deaths that have followed since and come before, but also in celebration of this beautiful, powerful movement. May you all be part of it in all the ways, in any of the ways that you can, to move this forward and make the real lasting change that we need. Much love to you all. Our people gonna rise. Our people gonna rise. Listen to our cries, to the pain that lies. Our people gonna rise. Our people gonna sing.
Our people gonna sing.
Our people gonna sing. In spite of everything, hear our freedom ring. Our people gonna sing. Our people gonna fight.
Our people gonna fight.
Our people gonna fight. For what we know is right, we're marching to the night. Our people gonna fight. Our people gonna grieve.
Our people gonna grieve.
Our people gonna grieve. Whatever you believe, we have the right to breathe. Our people gonna grieve. Our people gonna pray.
Our people gonna pray.
Our people gonna pray. Take our rights away. See you on election day. Our people gonna pray. Our people gonna rise.
Our people gonna rise.
Our people gonna rise. Listen to our cries through the pain and lies. Our people gonna rise.
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 Amen. Our people gonna rise. I invite you for a time of benediction to hold your hands like so that as we look at the gallery view and the faces, we can all be connected visually as if we were holding hands. Beloved, know that you are loved beyond belief. And may the music continue to live in your heart and in your spirit and sustain you and propel you forward as together we bring about healing change in our world. Blessed be, and amen.